Welcome to today's video. I came across a really interesting idea when speaking to a student. He said that he used a ruler to, you know that thing you put on the desk and you do that with it, and then as you pull it like this, it makes a higher sound. And it made me think about how music is put together and the fact that rulers have got measurements on them, where if this ruler's got really bad sound, which is why I'm not going to show you the sound for it, but you know, use your imagination with this one. So if I do this at full length and make a sound with the ruler, it will make the sound of the ruler, and that's that. If I move this to exactly halfway along, so I move this to 15 centimeters, if I cut this in half, then it's going to go up the octave. Pythagoras would show us that when you cut a string in half, then it is exactly an octave higher. If I were to move this to 10 centimeters in, then we've got a third to 2/3, and that will show me a fifth. So far what I've said is that different lengths have different heights of notes, and actually on a ruler you can measure those, and that's what we do in music, and that's what we do on the guitar over here as well. So my length of note might be here, and that's the whole of the string. If I cut up the string into portions or frets, then I get steps along the way. So I'm playing a G here. 2 frets gives me 1 full tone, so each fret gives me a half tone. So I've got G, 1 fret up gives me G sharp, but 2 frets will give me A. A fret up will give me A sharp, and then B. There are 2 areas where there's no sharp in between. I'll do a separate video on why. Go with it for the moment. B to C are next door to each other. It's not B, B sharp, C, it's B, C, C sharp, and then D. So what I could do, if I wanted to play the notes G, B, and then D, so that's the 4th fret and the 7th fret because of the measurements along the way. If the B becomes a C, the next fret, and the D moves up to the E flat on the next one, I'm using the N harmonic equivalent E flat as opposed to D sharp because of some theory stuff that I'll explain in a different video. So for speed, although nowhere near anything like musicality, I could say 4th and 7th and 5th and 8th. For actual musicality, I could go as a G string, and we are cutting up the sections of the string by measurements. That takes me up to a B and a D. And a C and an E flat. Full length of the string, here to here. Halfway along is here, the 12th fret. This is why there's a double dot on it, because it's halfway along the string. So the G string becomes the G note. So what I'm going to do is, in between every note that I'm about to play, I'm going to play the lower string. Up to the G up here, backing off by a tone. Remember, a line like a ruler which makes a sound, which, because it's a ruler, we've got exact segmentation, and we have exact segmentation on the guitar. Back by 2 gives me an F, G, back to F, back to E, G, F, E, F, E, D, then E, C. I post these videos for my students, so watch this section again and again. I won't go into this too far, but G, F, E, F, E, D, E, C. With the pedal underneath. And basically it's a large portion of the song there, where you've got the B chord, the G chord at the beginning. So you've got G, B, and D, followed by the C minor chord of G, C, and E flat. So far in today's video, you have learned that just like a ruler, which is a long straight thing which you can make a sound out of, much like a string, which is a long straight thing that you can make a sound out of, when you segment it, you can get exact measurements of notes. When you segment it, you can get exact measurements of notes. Each fret is a half tone, or a semitone is what we call it. Semi meaning half, like semicircle. And therefore 2 frets are a full tone. Talk a little bit about Thunderstruck as well. If you've liked the video, then basically what happens is I go out and walk my dog, and I get new ideas while en route, and I come back and I post them. So I generate loads of ideas, and if you can't generate ideas yourself, then get those notifications, and then you'll start to see those ideas coming through. So I do the generation rather than you waiting on your own inspiration. So notifications for inspiration, and also if you share this with people. I'm a teacher, I like my teaching to reach people, so the more you share it, the more people it reaches, and that's really the important thing. I'll see you in the next video, and we'll take it from there.